Ooh, well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome to a live. Oh my gosh, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely been a while since we've done this. Welcome everybody, thank you for joining us. I can see there's lots of you in the chat. We've been having a little pre-show chat there. Loads of you from all over the world. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday. Well, we're back in the kitchen, Ben.
We are.
It all started here.
Yeah, if you watch our original videos, like all the way back 5 years ago, we did all of our videos in here, facing the opposite way. So it's a bit strange being back here, isn't it?
Yeah, back in the kitchen.
Back in the kitchen.
Back where it all started.
Anyway, yeah, thanks so much for joining us on this Wednesday night. It's a little bit different because we didn't put up a video on Sunday just because we were on a vacation holiday with our family in LA. We just got back from LA yesterday afternoon, so we're feeling a little bit jet lagged, but we did sleep pretty well, didn't we? So
yeah, if I end up just staring into the camera, just give me a pinch because
I'll give him a slap if he starts.
Give me a slap.
Just let me know in the comments and I'll give him a quick slap to wake him up again.
Yeah, it was back to work full on today for both of us. So
yeah, it's been a bit crazy, but it was, oh my God, guys. So we were away for a whole month in the US, Canada, Caribbean, and then back in the US. We had the best month ever. We did 3 cruises back to back, basically. The third one with our family, so my brother, sister-in-law, we did it with Steph as well, and our little nephew Oscar, and we had the best time. So we are severely having the holiday blues right now because we only made 1 episode for that last cruise because we really wanted to spend time with our family, especially Oscar. And it was the best, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had a really fantastic cruise on Norwegian. And you'll see in the video we talk about it a little bit, but it really sort of ignited or reignited.
Sorry, David, somebody just said slap David anyway. Really, Christine, creative travel.
How rude.
That's hilarious.
It reignited our love for cruising because it was just us on vacation with our family, so it was lovely. We really enjoyed it.
So nice. We had a fantastic time on the Norwegian Bliss. We got to see Six, the musical, on the show. We went to see it twice, and we even got to meet the Queens. And that was amazing. The show was literally the best show we've ever seen on any cruise ship.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. We went to see it. Did you say twice?
Yeah, I went to see it twice. Yeah.
Went to see it twice, yeah.
It was amazing. First up, we did the Enchanted Princess from New York. And that sail away, even though it was a bit cloudy, was incredible. And we got to visit Canada for the first ever time on a cruise, which was amazing as well.
Yeah, it was incredible. I really want to go back. It kind of gave us a little taster of Canada and New England, but I feel like I want to do a lot more and visit even more ports in Canada. That'd be awesome.
Oh, it was amazing. Then we hopped on the Allure of the Seas to do a week Caribbean cruise, and that was fantastic. We had an amazing time on board her as well. We had a bit of a different cabin. We had like an interior Central Park cabin because we wanted to do something a bit different, and that was really cool. We saw some amazing entertainment on that cruise as well, including Mamma Mia the musical, which was awesome.
We saw that twice as well.
We did, and we saw Diva of the Seas as well, who was amazing. So she's called Stephanie, and she does a tribute show to, well, kind of a tribute show to the amazing Whitney Houston. Oh my gosh, still got goosebumps with that. It was amazing. It was such a good show. Really nice crew across all 3 ships. Not wearing any masks apart from the Princess one. It was lovely, wasn't it? We've had, oh my God, it just went so quick.
I know, honestly, this month, it's been over a month since we've been at home, and it's the longest time we've been away. It went like that, and usually at the end of a long trip, we've had a great time, but we're ready to go home. But with this one, we really weren't ready to leave. We wanted to stay even longer, which I think is a sign of a great time, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really, really painful to come home. It really was. We had the best time. Apparently, Oscar got off the plane this morning because we were on different flights and said, "I don't like this country. I want to go back now." So funny.
Yes. He's not impressed with England anymore. He wants to go back.
It was very, very, very cloudy and rainy when we got back yesterday afternoon. So anyway, guys, we're here with you tonight. We haven't done a live in absolutely ages. We've got loads of things to update you with. We've got some exciting...
Pop the old glasses on here so I can read the comments. We've already had a couple of comments, actually.
I don't have to put glasses on anymore. How amazing is that?
Well, that was the first one. Ben wears your glasses.
I had laser eye surgery 3 months ago, so I'm glasses free now. I can see better than 2020, which is crazy. I still go to bed every single night and go like this. And I'm like, oh yeah, there's nothing there. Crazy.
A few people have asked us about, did our luggage make the whole trip? Yes, it did, actually. We had no issues with luggage. Made the 3 flights we did?
3 flights, yeah. We found
fantastic. And yeah, we came home via, it was 3
Seattle.
connecting flights via Seattle, and it made it absolutely fine as well.
And then Reykjavik in Iceland. It was very bumpy, but it was fine. Oh my gosh, Las Vegas Diva of the Seas is in the chat with us.
Oh, hi!
Oh my God, you were amazing. What an amazing show that was. Make sure you go give Stephanie a follow as well.
Yeah,
She
check
was
out her channel.
fantastic. We're getting so many...
She does a lot of behind the scenes stuff, which I know a lot of people ask about. A lot of you guys actually asked us if we can do any behind the scenes, like in the crew areas of the cruise ships, which we can't do. But if you check out her channel, you get to see what it's like behind the scenes.
Absolutely. Yeah, Richard's just saying, miss you guys. Will you be posting any content from the Allure? Yeah, we have episodes from the Enchanted Princess, Allure of the Seas, as well as Norwegian Bliss on the way. So do not fret. It's all coming.
Wait. It is coming. Before we move on, Seattle, you reminded me. Big thank you to Cindy.
Oh, thanks, Cindy.
Who sent us these mugs. I know you sent them a while ago, but I've only been into the office today in London to pick them up. Yeah. And thank you for sending them through. And how apt that it's Seattle, where we didn't get to visit, but we had a little pit stop there.
Yeah, we had a few hours
thanks
there.
for sending these. We love our mug collection. Thanks,
and it was
Cindy.
lovely. Jolly Jules, no plans to do a Cunard Q's yet. Richard, hello from Long Beach, California. Oh my gosh, I am missing California so much. That lovely sunshine, no humidity. Oh, it was bliss on the Norwegian Bliss. But yeah, it was,
Fantastic.
Back in the miserableness of the UK. It's a bit sad, isn't it? But yeah, all of our luggage was great. All of it came. We were worried about it getting through as well because they took some stuff off us at the very last minute at the gate, and we were like, oh my gosh.
It's not going to make it.
This is not going to make it.
But it made it all okay in the end.
But it did. It was absolutely fine.
So quite a few people have already been asking about, I think 3 or 4 people have asked us about Icon of the Seas. And are we going on that?
Oh yeah, so number 1, we booked for the inaugural cruise, so we will be on that. So on the first ever cruise.
That may change. If the inaugural changes, we'll be changing with it as well.
Yeah, so we'll get on the first sailing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But we're all booked on that. We had to book very quickly, because if you don't already know, it sold out. Or I don't know if it's sold out, but it was selling very quickly and getting very expensive. But we booked it straight away, so we will be on that brand new ship in January 2024. If it all goes okay with not being delayed or anything, but yeah, we hope to be on it. That'd be fabulous.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Someone's asking about my hat. It's
Yoshi hat.
It's a Yoshi hat from
Universal Studios.
Universal. Because Oscar loves he loves Mario, so
yes,
he had a little not Yoshi, the little mushroom.
Yeah.
He had a mushroom headband.
We've just seen a question about the MSC Seaside from Charlie. Yes, we've been on it before, so we have a series somewhere in our backlog. So it's definitely on there. Kathy's saying, so sorry Halifax was so wet. Come on back. Honestly, we had a great time anyway. We ate loads of food, so we tried the poutine, we tried was it Donair? We tried Tim Hortons. We had a fabulous time, so we still had a good time.
The only thing we didn't get was Beaver Tails. Oh, it was closed. Unfortunately, it was absolutely a washout and the shop had shut.
Which absolutely sucked.
Yeah.
But hey.
Thanks, Brad, for your super chat.
Oh, thank you, Brad. Thank you so much.
Oh, we don't have our super...
Our super chat graphic, yeah.
We don't have that. I said, and yay, we can now cruise without a mask. Yeah, it's true.
It's amazing. It's so good. Dawn, what's your favourite cruise ship you've ever been on? That's like saying, what's your favourite child? I couldn't say.
Yeah, and
there's too many.
We were talking about this the other day, actually. Do you guys find the same? If sometimes you can go on the same ship twice and have 2 completely different experiences. So, for example, we did Independence of the Seas a long time ago. And we did a bank holiday, which is a public holiday weekend in the UK, while the kids were off school. And we really didn't have a good time. It was just too busy, too crowded. We thought we hated the ship. But then we did a 2-week transatlantic on the same ship, and it completely changed our opinion of that cruise. And that ship, we thought it was amazing.
It's so true.
Yeah, so I think it really does depend on the experience just as much as the ship as well.
Travelling Irishman, no Christmas cruises planned this year, but maybe for next year.
Yeah.
What's your favourite ports in Norway and why, asks Bonnie. It has to be Grangerfjord for me because it's amazing. You're right in the middle of the mountains and the fjords. Beautiful, spectacular sailing and sail out. The best for me. What about you?
Amazing. I think that one as well.
Yeah.
Because you literally open your curtains and it looks like it in a Disney Frozen movie.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And no matter what the weather is, if it's sunny, it's beautiful. But also if it's really miserable, it's beautiful as well.
Absolutely. P&O Arvia, we don't know yet. We're trying to get on board her. We're trying to fit her in our schedule. But yeah, we'd like to get on board because we really enjoyed the Iona. It was fabulous.
Thank you, Nathan, for your super chat. Thank you so much.
Nathan.
We really appreciate that. He said, "Where did you live Where did you? Oh my gosh, sorry, jet lag.
Jet lag.
Where did you live for university in Sunderland?" He used to live in Pans Bank.
Oh, so we lived.
Did you go to any nightclubs?
So we lived in Otto Terrace, in was it Thornhill? Was it called Thornhill?
Yeah, I used to live in the halls.
Yeah, which one did you lived in opposite
Clanny
the hospital?
House.
Clanny House.
We used to call it Clammy House.
Clammy House.
And nightclubs. We used to just go out in the town centre, didn't we?
Yeah, we used to go out all the time. Teutonic,
Yeah.
Arizona.
All the old
the
haunts.
blue bamboo, the glass house. What was it called? The glass house? I can't remember.
Oh,
what it was called.
we were talking about this.
But we were always out every Tuesday night. Every night we were out on a Tuesday night.
And we were talking about how cheap it used to be and how we never used to get hangovers.
Oh my God, guys, gotta say how expensive have things got. We're going to do a show which we filmed on, I think, Allure of the Seas about how to save money on a cruise because things are getting cray-cray, like seriously crazy. Everything is so expensive now. I think things have like doubled in price in a year. Like food, flights, everything is like Ubers are literally ridiculously expensive now. Everything is so expensive now. So we're going to do a big show about how we can save as much money as you can and still cruise and enjoy it. Because I don't know about you, but like it's hitting, like everything's just especially here in the UK, electricity has gone through the roof. So like not turning lights on and things, it's nuts. It's got crazy, hasn't it?
Yeah, but particularly like travel wise, we've noticed that while some cruises you can still get bargains out there, things like the add-ons are getting really expensive now. So specialty dining's getting very expensive. All the cruise lines seem to have put their prices up. Drinks packages, we've not seen a good deal on a drinks package on Royal Caribbean in a long time. Yeah,
so before we went, for all of the cruises we went on, they were selling them for like $109 per day. When you got on board, they were doing a buy one, get one half price, but that's still $150, $160, which is crazy for two people. We used to get them for like $45, $50, $70. Everything's gone really expensive. I have no idea why the world has got, but it's obviously COVID and the war in Ukraine and everything, but it's gone nuts. It's very expensive here right now, but we'll get through it. It's still, at least it's not COVID and we can still travel and stuff, which is great, but yeah.
But yeah, it was really noticeable, especially in the US.
Yeah, just even supermarkets, especially in California, oh my gosh. Literally to buy a sandwich and a drink, each it was costing like $40. Nuts, totally nuts.
Crazy.
But yeah, things are getting a bit crazy right now. Somebody just said, how do we cope with jet lag? You kind of just get on with it, don't we?
We have very different ways. I prefer to get straight into it, so I'll just go straight back to work at the same time.
And I just sleep.
Ben sleeps.
I just go to sleep and then wake up, yeah. It is tough though.
I don't think there's a key to it. I think it's just whatever works for you. Tony G, 1975, thank you for your super chat. Really appreciate it.
Oh,
said...
Oh, sorry, David, go.
Sorry, go on, Ben.
No, go.
He said it was a pleasure to chat with you, Oscar and Steph, in the local on the Bliss.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Thanks for saying hi. That's lovely.
Just trying to... Oh, I was just trying to zoom into your picture.
Yeah, we had a lovely picture. Oh, yeah, we had a lovely picture. We had a lovely time with Steph as well, from Sean and Steph. That was fantastic. So Bob was just saying, when is your next Carnival? Not Carnival. Celebrity. Oh my God, you can tell I'm jet lagged, guys. I'm like, what am I saying? When's our next celebrity cruise? So we have booked on Celebrity. Yay!
Finally.
Last. For January, we're going on the Celebrity Beyond, so the brand new ship. So we're finally going to bring you some celebrity content. Celebrity, not Carnival, celebrity.
A lot of you have been asking about this for a long time. It was always Celebrity and Carnival, Celebrity, Carnival. And Cunard, actually. A lot of people ask us about Cunard.
Yeah.
All the seas. But we're done Carnival. Next is Celebrity on our bucket list of cruises. And what I just said about things getting more expensive, disregard that because we've got an amazing deal on that cruise.
Oh my God, well yeah, so not only do we get an amazing deal with it, so that includes drinks and everything, so like just ignore everything I just said like David said, but we got the celebrity flights as well, and they worked out at like £500, both of us, to Miami.
Return.
Which is nuts. So like both of us for like £250 each. It's like $260, $70 each. Nuts. So we can't wait to bring you on that cruise as well. It's going to be a good one. We can't wait. And we're going with Steph again. Dorothy, definitely considering group cruises. We're just trying to figure out how to set one up because we want to make sure everybody gets the best deal and we want to make sure it's really organised well and all of that jazz.
Yeah, we need to really buckle down and do our research on that and figure out where to start with it. But we definitely want to do it. I think now is the time. Now things seem pretty back to normal. We're not really hearing of cruise cancellations or anything like that anymore. So
yeah,
I think
so it's getting better.
It's got pretty much back to normal now.
Karen, we loved California. It was blooming fantastic. We stayed in Newport Beach, which is legitimately like the most beautiful place ever. I felt like a millionaire in our little mansion because 6 of us hired, so my family and Steph hired out an Airbnb for a week. So it was super cheap. It was cheaper than booking a hotel, but we literally hired out a castle. It was amazing. Yeah. It had a hot tub on the roof. Oh my gosh, we'll put it in our vlog. That's coming up before our Bliss tour, but it was amazing. I love California. I love the sunshine. Great. We did go to Hollywood, which is a dump, but we all know Hollywood's a dump. But we did a studio tour. We went to Disneyland, which was amazing. Oscar absolutely loved it. Went to Universal Studios. It was fabulous.
Lots of fun, yeah. It was great.
A lot of fun.
Thank you, Garrett Lashik, for your super chat.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We really do appreciate
really appreciate it.
Lots and lots of people asking us, are we doing MSC World? We actually don't have any plans to do it.
I've still got PTSD from our last cruise. We'll see what's going to happen, whether or not we're going to change our minds and go back to on MSC again. But honestly, guys, I had such a bad time the last time we went on MSC, on the MSC Virtuosa, that it'll take quite a lot of persuading for us to go back, just because it was genuinely awful. If you haven't seen our video, but it's not a no. It's a let's see what happens.
Hannah's asked, are we excited for the new Sun Princess?
Oh yes, we are. The new Sun Princess looks beautiful. She looks absolutely gorgeous. So she's a brand new cruise ship from Princess Cruises, which will be coming out next, and she looks fabulous. We can't wait to get on board her. We had an amazing cruise on Princess a few weeks ago to Canada. We love Princess, such a solid cruise line.
Yeah, great service.
And we can't wait to see that. We took my mum on the Enchanted Princess earlier on the year. We're going to try and get her on another cruise hopefully next year. Genius is saying, going on the Bliss for my birthday in January, which was your favourite specialty restaurant?
And Marsha, on the same question, said she's going to be on the Prima next week. She has one specialty dining credit. Which is the best one?
For me, I think it'd be Cagney's.
Oh, see, I'm different to you.
I like Los Lobos, though.
I think Los Lobos for me. Cagney's, not so much for me. I don't really eat meat, so it's a bit of a... They do a lot of fish, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I just preferred Los Lobos, especially on Prima.
I would be happy with either of those. They're both fantastic choices. We had really good meals, so all of us, so it was really fantastic.
Yes, it was great. Vicky, would we ever do an Alaskan cruise? Oh. Okay, so should we just go for our cruise bucket list?
Yeah, so things we're going to try and do next year are...
Or the year after.
Or the year after are an Alaskan cruise and a cruise around Japan. Desperately want to cruise around Japan and like Asia, so they're definitely on our to-do list to do as soon as possible.
While we're over in Asia, you're kind of halfway to Australia and New Zealand, so maybe we should just throw that in there at the same time. But definitely they're the ones that we want to do. Alaska, Japan,
and
Australia,
down under Australia and New Zealand.
And I'd like to do more of Asia, actually, more than just Japan.
Me too.
I think it would be awesome.
Because we did that short cruise just before COVID to Singapore, and that was amazing on the Royal Caribbean Quantum of the Seas. Amazing ship, amazing cruise. It was so good. Sam, what do you think between Princess Plus and Princess Premier? I don't think we've tried Princess Premier, so I don't really have that much to say about it. It's very we did something similar on Norwegian though. We went for the Free at Sea Plus on our Bliss, which was not that more expensive if you were going to do specialty dining, and it was amazing. So get this right. So it was like $150 each for the whole week extra. We got unlimited Wi-Fi. We got extra onboard credit for excursions. But you got legitimate unlimited champagne, so you could drink Veuve Clicquot at any bar, but in the restaurant you could order a whole bottle of Moët. Literally, that is like $100 itself, so it was ridiculous. So I just drank champagne the whole time. I've never felt so bougie and posh in my whole life. Yeah,
so you could order a whole bottle of, there was quite a few wines, not just champagne. There was like reds, whites, and they were all really nice wines. You could order a full bottle. You had to drink it in the restaurant. You couldn't take it away with you. Although if there was like 2 glasses left, they usually said, just want to take it with you. But it was fantastic, really great. They also seemed really lax on who else could enjoy the wine. So there was people on our cruise that didn't have the plus package.
And they asked us how many glasses did we want
Yeah.
for the table, so everybody just had a glass of champagne, which was lovely.
And you're also allowed to get 2 drinks at a time rather than the standard one. So it means when you go to Starbucks, we could get 4 Starbucks.
It included
2 of us.
Starbucks as well, which was great. So we love our coffee. So we were in heaven in the lovely service in Starbucks. They were our viewers as well, so we got to speak to them every day, which was so lovely.
And they got our orders down to it. We actually, we drink oat milk, and they ran out. They ran out of oat milk on the ship, and the servers personally blamed me and you for the lack of oat milk on the cruise ship.
Oh, I know. Nick Singh, do you prefer Norwegian or Royal? Really tough question. I love them both. I really, really do. I'm a big fan of Norwegian, and I'm a big fan of Royal Caribbean. I like their differences and I like their similarities. They're similar but different at the same time, but I like them both, so I couldn't choose a favourite.
I think for me, Norwegian's kind of pipped it a little bit at the moment after our last couple of cruises.
Yeah.
Great entertainment, and their dining is fantastic.
Food was amazing.
The food was amazing, not just speciality. The included food was great as well. We did the main dining rooms and all had great meals.
Yeah. Athena, thank you so much for the super
Athena.
chat. It's really, really appreciated. We appreciate it more than you know, so that's really thankful for that. Thank you so much.
And Louise as well, thank you for your super chat. You guys
thanks,
are amazing.
Louise. That's really kind of you.
She said, would love to do Japan as well. It looks amazing.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? It looks just one of those places. Now Japan's open as well. Kevin said, stop by Austin for some Texas barbecue. Oh my God. After my barbecue on the Carnival Mardi Gras, I want more. More good barbecue, and especially from the south as well. That's
proper,
amazing.
authentic.
Nice, authentic barbecue. Oh, it was so good on the Carnival Mardi Gras. Yummy. That's all I can say. Beautiful. Totally beautiful.
Random Recess, thank you for your super chat.
Oh, thank you so much, Random Recess. That's really, really good.
They said,
Brad, didn't you love the Food Republic on the Bliss? Yes, we had an amazing meal in Food Republic on the Bliss. Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah.
All of the speciality, all of the dining actually that we had on the Bliss was fantastic. So it's super hard to pick a favourite specialty restaurant, but we had a great meal in Food Republic. We ate so much food. They kept bringing us even more food, which was just crazy, and we ended up leaving loads, which was really sad, but it was amazing.
Random Marisa said, we just adore both of you. We just booked the maiden voyage on Icon and are so excited, our first Royal. Will we be there?
We'll see you there.
Well, see you there at the moment, but things do change, so...
If they change, because they could possibly delay it, or we don't know, but we're booked on it, so if it still goes ahead, we shall be on it. So we'll see you there. If not, we're going to book. If it is cancelled, we'll book on the first inaugural again. But we'll hopefully see you there. Kathy, would you sail with Viking again? Absolutely. We love Viking. Viking are in a league of their own. They are an amazing cruise line. Highly recommend if you can get a really good deal with them. And we would absolutely sail Viking again. We will be sailing Viking again at some point because it's just chef's kiss. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Chamaise balls.
The Travelling Irishman, thank you for your super chat, said, in summer, what is there to see and eat in the UK?
You can see British people.
You can see a lot of
British things.
Or a lot of burnt British people if it's
a lot
slightly
of
sunny.
British people.
There's lots to see. We have a lot of festivals in the summer in the UK. A lot of music festivals, food festivals, gin festivals, beer festivals.
Yeah, the beaches are lovely. London's lovely.
So London, but even go beyond London.
Get up to oh my God, I'm knocking my phone off. Get up to Scotland and see the Highlands.
The Highlands are gorgeous. Cornwall's beautiful as well. Very expensive, but very beautiful. Great for surfing. Big surfing community down there. And things to eat as well.
Fish and chips, but only by the seaside. So don't eat fish and chips anywhere not near the coast. It'll always be best by the coast.
Yeah.
So make sure you get fish and chips, obviously.
And we're obviously famous for our Sunday pub lunches.
Oh, yes.
So find yourself a gastro pub. There's a lot of them where they're like fancy pubs now.
Or Toad in the Hole, which is a giant Yorkshire pudding with mashed potatoes and sausage in the middle, is amazing.
But then Indian food is what the UK is really famous for. And if you're in London, there's loads of options. If you're in Birmingham, that's famous for Indian food as well.
Indian food is amazing here in the UK because we
I
have a lot of
that's the things to eat, really.
Restaurants with Indian owners, so it's amazing. It's fabulous. Let's see what's going on. So do you have a must-do for the Viking Ocean Cruise? Sailing Panama in December. Oh my gosh, make sure you eat everywhere. So all of the dining is included, so make sure you book for every one of the restaurants. Take good use of the spa facilities as well. So it's free for everybody to use the thermal suite, which is amazing. It's got like a snow room in there. Just eat, honestly, eat everywhere. The food's fantastic. The room service is amazing. Oh my gosh, just try and take in as much as you can. It's fabulous.
I'd also say don't miss out on the lectures. I know lecture sounds really boring, but actually we've really enjoyed them.
Oh my God, we
had some really interesting people on there.
We saw some amazing ones, like the first woman who climbed Everest. Honestly, fantastic.
Yeah. I'm just going to catch up with these super chats. Thank you, Athena, so much for your super chat. Sean said, which has been your best cruise this year? I think Norwegian, the last Norwegian we just did, because it's the best memories.
Oh,
we did it with family.
I absolutely loved Wonder of the Seas as well. Wonder of the Seas was fantastic.
That was a brilliant one as well.
It was our first cruise with Steph as well, from Sean and Steph, and that was absolutely amazing.
I think them too.
Yeah, those two for me. So, oh my God, there's been so many though. It's really hard. But yeah, just for the memories alone on Bliss was amazing. And Enchanted as well with my mum as well. That was lovely as well. So many memories made. But we've been very lucky to have so many amazing cruises this year. We really are spoiled, which is fantastic.
Renee, thank you for your super chat. She said doing NCL Gem. Love you guys.
Oh, thank you so much, Renee. That's lovely.
Thank you very much.
Doug, if you were here earlier, we haven't sailed on Celebrity Cruises. We have been on their ships in port, but we're going to be sailing on the Celebrity Beyond for the first time in January, so stay tuned. We can't wait to go on that. It looks fantastic. We got to go on the Edge for the day in Valletta in Malta, and that was incredible. So yes, stay tuned for that. We can't wait. Mark saying, good evening, Ben and David. It was great meeting you and speaking to you a few times on Wonder. Hi, Mark. Back in March. Any plans to be on Icon yet? We're on Icon inaugural, so we'll see you there if you're going to be on that.
Definitely. Question, going on Regal Princess. Noticed she was built in 2014. Should we be concerned that she's an older ship? She's not an older ship at all.
Who's that, sorry?
Regal Princess.
Oh no, Regal Princess is one of the, I guess, the newer line of ships. They'll be fine, don't worry about that. Yeah, she'll be absolutely fine. Dawn just came back from the Iona 2 weeks ago, not long ago, with my two daughters. Amazing, she's booked the RV, which is fabulous. That's awesome. Great stuff. Favourite restaurant in Iona, David? From Nathan. I think that free Italian one. What was it called?
Oh yes, the free Italian restaurant, Olive Garden?
Olive Grove, something like that. That was amazing. The food there was spectacular.
It's free, but you do have to make a reservation, so make sure you make one. The other ones were the little food stands.
Yes.
Round the corner from that Italian restaurant. They did fish and chips.
Yeah, and the Epicurean was really good as well. We did that for dinner and afternoon tea, and that's fabulous.
But they did fish and chips, and they had like an Indian, because we love Indian food. They had the Indian one as well, which is excellent. But yeah, we love Indian food. If you didn't know, on Norwegian Bliss, they have, in the Indulge food hall, they have an Indian stand now, like an Indian counter.
Yeah.
We ate there every single day.
Yeah.
And we actually just had Indian tonight for tea. So we do love our Indian food.
We do, yeah.
The Travelling Irishman, thank you for your super chat.
Thank you so much. That's so kind of you.
Fish and chips are a must-eat in London. And what's your favourite beer?
Oh, God, I don't like British beer. I like Spanish and Mexican. Oh, I love Blue Moon, which is Belgium. But I really like Corona and like the Spanish and Mexican beers. I'll tell you what I really like as well. I really like Asian beers. So like Singa from Singapore, Cobra, Kingfisher. Oh, so nice. Asian beers are really lovely. What about you, David?
I'm not sure. I quite like hoppy beers, but I'm very much like I drink one and I'm done. Yeah. But anything quite hoppy, I like them. You've got to have a beer with your Indian food.
Samantha, thank you so much. Will there be any videos? Thank you so much for your super chat. Will there be any more videos from Disney Wish? I can only find the tours and vlog from day one. I performed on Royal Caribbean for 6 years. I love your channel. That's awesome. There's a few episodes, I think.
Yeah,
I can't remember how many.
3 vlogs from there?
3 episodes, maybe. So yeah, have a look. There should be in our, playlist, if they're not.
Yeah, so if you head to our playlists, you can see all of our vlogs, and then we've categorized them by cruise line. So if you head to look at Disney Cruise Line, it has all the videos that relate to Disney in there, and you should be able to see them vlogs.
Benjamin saying, how can you afford to pay for all those cruises? Love from Denmark. Honestly, it's just working hard. We've both got extra jobs. David works a full-time job. I do side jobs as well as the channel. And we just work really hard on the channel and off the channel, and just basically use all of our money for cruising. We don't make much money back to actually have ourselves. We just spend it all back on cruising. which is amazing because we get to have an amazing time and an amazing life, but we get to bring loads of content to you as well and sort of work that way as well. But it's just hard work.
It's definitely a passion project, and every penny that we make, we put straight back into the channel, whether it is cruises, getting to and from cruises, because flights are getting expensive now, and equipment as well.
We get invited on the odd cruise, but that's definitely the minority. Sort of like maybe 30% invited, 70% self-funded. But even on the invited cruises, we still, like David said, pay for our own hotels, our own flights. So yeah, it's just working hard really and saving up and really looking for good deals as well. So we constantly spend a little bit of time every single day looking for deals and then booking the cheapest prices. That's what it's all about. But we are very lucky. We're in no disillusion of that. We are very, very lucky people, and we have the best job ever.
And we're really thankful to everyone that supports us.
Yeah, our patrons, you guys on YouTube, just watching our videos really helps us out and subscribing. All of that goes back into cruising, and we absolutely blooming love it. And we love taking you along with our journey as well, which is fabulous. Jonathan, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Nathan, we haven't visited Guernsey yet. It was on one of our cruises. Guernsey, so it's in the Jersey Islands, just off the UK, between the UK and France. But it was cancelled, so we'd love to get down there. It'd be fabulous. I've always wanted to visit there. So
it was cancelled it was just after the cruising restarted, and it got cancelled.
Carol's saying, "What's the best food on a lure?" Oh my gosh, it's a hard question. I really like the lunchtime salad in the Park Cafe, and that's free. It's so lovely. So it's a big old salad desk with loads of different things. I think that's really great.
Yeah, you'll have to watch our Allure video. Allure. Any Miranda fans will get that reference. You'll have to watch our Allure video because we had a little bit of hit and miss with the food, really. But we explain a lot about more of that in our video. So check out the vlogs as they're coming up. But favourite place to eat? I'm trying to rack my brain. What else is on the ship?
There's lots of things. So there's all the normal specialty restaurants which we've done loads of times.
We actually like the Italian.
Wonderland.
I know it is extra. You got to pay for it.
Wonderland isn't on Allure, is it? No. Actually, that's not true. But yeah, the Italian Giovanni's is very good. We really always enjoy that. So that's always a good choice as well. Fraser, the solo traveller, saying, "Have you ever thought about Genting Cruise Line, which is I think it's the Chinese cruise line?
Is that still going?
Well, apparently it's been bought by Resorts World. He says." I'd like to try it because it looks very interesting.
Yeah, I'd like to try the German one as well first, I think. That'd be interesting.
Yes.
Brush up on our German.
Definitely.
Tony Diaz, thank you so much.
Thanks, Tony.
For your super chat. Said a few more pennies for your cruises. Bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Addy and Terry, hey guys. Oh,
hey guys.
Oh, it just disappeared. Hi guys. Nice to oh, it's gone. Where's it gone? I've lost it. It said something about any more tips. It's going too quick.
I'll say Colette, thank you as well. Going on NCL Escape in December. Love watching your videos. And thank you for your super chat. Well, Ben finds that.
My gosh, I've just completely lost that comment. I do apologise. Oh, there we go. What is a must-try ship in itinerary over your side of the globe? Oh, well, for me, it'd have to be the Norwegian fjords.
Yeah, definitely.
Which often go from the UK, which are just amazing.
Yeah, the UK or sometimes Copenhagen. Yeah. So it's amazing. So just check any of the ships that are
it's just beautiful. It might be, it's not warm, but it's absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
Especially if you get a good itinerary. We've had ones that have went up to the Arctic Circle before, and that was amazing.
I'd say if you really want to experience it, go for a smaller ship.
Yeah.
But they're usually older ships, and it's less about the ship, more about the ports.
Yeah.
And look at the smaller ships tend to go to more unique ports that the bigger ships can't get into. But definitely. I think for a first time, definitely the Norwegian fjords, just any ship.
Yeah.
Every single major cruise line does sailings during the summer months up there, so any cruise line, that's your favourite. Yeah, we've got some cool cruises up next year in the next few months, which we'll tell you about in a bit, but one of them goes to the Greek islands. That's a good place as well. Grace is just saying, do you have any money-saving tips for flights? That's a really good question. We're going to talk about it more in our episode coming up, but what we've done, we've got a credit card, an American Express credit card. I'm not saying to get one or not, we're not sponsored. Which gives us points for British Airways and One World flights, and we've just been spending as much as we can on there every month and paying it off at the end of every month. And honestly, we're getting like a free return flight every like 3 or 4 months, which is great because flights are one of our biggest expenses with doing cruises because they're not cheap these days. So that's one thing you can do. Another thing you can use sort of comparison sites. I was about to say, because Ben, you're good at this because Ben will spend hours searching every single possibility to find the cheapest flights. So I'll go on to like skyscanner.com and have a look on there, and it brings up the cheapest sets of flights.
And then if you don't want to book it through there, I'll go to the actual airlines that it brings up as being the cheapest flights. But basically, it just involves a bit of work, just searching all of the different airlines that fly to where you want to go and sort of booking them like that. But it does work. Honestly, we've had some bargains this year with flights.
And I'd say be flexible. If you can fly out a couple of days earlier or later and get a much cheaper price, generally midweek is the cheapest time you can fly.
Yeah.
Like Fridays are super expensive. It may be cheaper to do that and stay in a hotel. Yeah. Get a couple of extra days on your vacation. And then sometimes you've actually found it, like you've booked a flight from New York and then just booked an internal cheaper flight from like Florida up to New York.
DIY, so booking it in segments. With that comes some different things, guys.
As we found out, we got stuck.
So if you don't book flights all with one airline, if one's late, it knocks on and can cause problems, but that's some risk you've got to take. But yeah, just keep looking. That's what I'm thinking. Peter Jackson, where are you two going next? Well, next month we're going on the amazing SeaDream Yacht Club, SeaDream 1 from Barbados to St. Martin. We cannot wait. So it's a real small yacht style
pinch me moment
ship that we were amazingly invited on just during the pandemic, at the beginning of the pandemic. Pinch me, because they've invited us on again, and we're going to some amazing places, like small places like St. Bart's and oh my god, it's going. And where's it?
It's going to St. Bart's. It's going to St. Martin, but the French side.
Marigold, which is cool. And it's going to the place where they shoot that thing you like, the TV programme.
Oh, Death in Paradise.
Death in Paradise. So that's going to be amazing. So they've got all sorts of things like water toys, like slides and jet skis. So you must join us for that voyage, because it's going to to be an amazing set of episodes.
They've completely ripped that ship apart and put it all back together again. So it's had
a $10 million makeover, which is amazing, so we can't wait. And it's got Starlink internet on. Do you know, like how Royal Caribbean's going to do it? So it's going to be the fastest internet at sea. So we can't wait to bring you along for that. So that's literally in a month's time. And then in January, we've got the Celebrity Beyond. Then we're going to be going on a Celestial... Oh, no, I'm lying. Our next cruise is on Sunday, but it's not a cruise.
It's not a cruise.
We're getting on board the amazing Celebrity Celebration for the day.
Carnival.
Celebrity. Oh my god, you're Carnival. Oh my god, guys.
There's too many C's.
I so apologise for this jet lag. I cannot put words together.
It has really hit me right now. I felt fine all day until now.
We're going on the amazing Carnival Celebration from Southampton just for the day to have a good look around.
Yeah.
Bring you some footage from that ship.
Fingers crossed, because there is a train strike in the UK.
So we're trying to work it out.
We don't drive, so if we can't get there, unfortunately, we'll have to give it a miss, but we're really hoping that we can get there and figure out a way so that we can do it.
Yeah, Travelling Irishman, thank you so much again. Yeah. Definitely considering it a group cruise. It's definitely on the plans. We'll let you know as soon as we know.
Laura,
thank you so much again.
Chat. Really appreciate it.
Favourite cruise ship? Oh, it just got, oh my god.
Favourite cruise ship for a multi-generational family? I think it depends on who's with you. If you've got if it's little kids and sort of older adults, Princess. If you've got teenagers, maybe you'd want to look at Royal Caribbean or Norwegian.
Yeah, so tweens and 10-year-olds and sort of above, Norwegian and Royal Caribbean are going to be your best bet.
Definitely.
For us, we love Royal Caribbean and Norwegian. You just can't go wrong with either of them, I think. They're just a fantastic all-rounder. But like David said, Princess are really good as well. Their kids' clubs are getting much better now, and they've got some great options. Again, the new Carnival ships as well, like Mardi Gras. We had a great time on board of that.
But they're definitely a more party vibe. So if you've got people with you that don't like that, they may not like that cruise.
Yeah.
Tom, thank you for your super chat.
Thanks, Tom.
Really he said, "Hi guys, I just wanted to say I love you so much. Watching your videos is just therapy." Oh, thank you. I was wondering, have we seen the Icon of the Seas? Yeah.
Yes,
as we said, we've already booked onto it.
Fantastic. We're booked on the inaugural cruise, so we can't wait to see all of you guys on there. If any of you are choosing to cruise that.
Someone asked a really good question. I've lost it, but they asked, how long does it take you to edit a 15-minute video?
So our videos are usually longer than 15 minutes now. They're usually sort of we sort of changed to a longer form of vlog a few months ago. So our videos are usually about 30-40 minutes long, and it takes about 2 full working days to edit it.
And they are full days.
Yeah, so full sort of, I'm talking like 9-hour days from like 9 in the morning to like 8 p.m. at night. It's like, or even 12-hour days. So 2 full days, and then all of the stuff around it as well, sort of like creating thumbnails, getting it uploaded, sharing everything on social media. It takes time, but I'm obsessed with creating like really nice, good quality content. So I hope
we hope you guys.
I hope you guys like it. Yeah. So we put a lot of time into it, and then obviously we spend a lot of time booking cruises, which is honestly like a full-time job. It's like being a blooming travel agent, trying to find cruises that are good value, that are not going to have us lose loads of money if we go on. We have to be very careful with our money and how we spend things, especially now with the like oncoming recession or whatever, because things are so expensive. But yeah, just being sensible and like all of that jazz. But yeah.
Thanks. Proud Mama, thank you so much for your super chat.
Thank you so much.
Taco and memes on my phone thanks to our 13-year-old. Just wanted to say that my husband and I love watching your videos and are big fans. You make our Sundays. Thank you so much. That's really sweet.
Yeah, T6 Beats in. Are you married? Yes, we've been married over 8 years. Yeah.
8 years. Daniel as well, thank you for your super chat. Have you ever been, or would you ever go on an Atlantis cruise? Or Atlantis events cruise or vacation? So if anybody doesn't know, that's a gay cruise event. They charter cruise ships, don't they? We haven't been on one.
Nope.
I don't know if it's...
I don't know if it's my kind of thing.
I don't know if it's our cup of tea.
Yeah,
I've always felt completely comfortable on mainstream cruise lines.
Yeah, definitely.
But lots of you guys go on them, and we know that you absolutely love them.
Yeah. Each to their own, but we don't have any plans. We're not saying we won't. We're not saying we will.
Yeah.
Expedition Genio. What equipment do you use? Our family loves you, and your content is so well done. Thank you so much. We use Sony equipment. So we're currently using the Sony A7 IV. We use a little DJI mics now. So we've got little lapel mics, which look like this. So, oh, hang on. Because recording sound on a cruise ship is blooming awful. So they're these tiny little
things.
These tiny little mics. So that's the mic pack.
You can actually see. So you can see my microphone on the outside here.
Mine's on the inside.
And if I'm not wearing a jumper, you pop it on the inside. So it looks like you've got a little bump or something there.
You can hear it that bang. But yeah, it's just a microphone. But yeah, we use Sony equipment, which is fantastic.
But if you're starting a vlog, just use your iPhone. Honestly, we started our first videos on an iPhone. Don't dive in at the deep end. Work your way up.
Yeah.
Start on an iPhone, get great content. You can get some fantastic video just using that. And then after a while, if things go well, then maybe invest in a camera and then, build up from there. That's what I'd say.
Lisa says, will you cruise Carnival again? Absolutely.
100%, yes.
No problem at all cruising with Carnival again. We had a great time.
We had a fantastic time.
There was some downsides, like with every cruise line, but we were surprised at how good it was and how similar it was, weirdly, to like Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, I think that quick service food was some of the best food. I was watching, something reminded me of the chicken burger place and all them, and the fries from there were amazing. Do you remember? They were so good.
Mike, what ship had the best food? I mean, I know it's a yacht, but a SeaDream Yacht Club.
Yeah.
Chamaise balls. Viking was amazing as well for the mainstream cruise lines, for the big cruise lines.
Ooh, I think main dining room.
Princess is very good for main dining room.
I think quick service is Carnival.
Oh my God, Carnival is at the top now for quick service.
Yeah.
Their food's fabulous for quick service.
Specialty, probably Norwegian.
Yes.
That'd be our.
Very
that's the Ben and David Cruise Awards. Congratulations to all the winners.
Well done, Tracy. Hit the like button, everyone. Thank you so much,
Thanks, Tracy.
We've been on the seaside, yes, Charlie. If you go look at our older vlogs, they're in there somewhere.
Yes. David, thank you for your super chat.
Thanks, David.
We really do appreciate it from the bottom of our heart, guys. Thank you so much. He said, have you ever thought about doing a river cruise in the US? Absolutely. We actually did plan to do one before the pandemic.
But then it got cancelled.
It got cancelled. But yeah, we actually sort of was nearly booked on to one. To do a river cruise in the US, which would have been really interesting.
Happily do one for sure. MSC with kids for Harry, yes. We've seen many families love MSC.
They actually have a lot of great facilities for kids, like the slides and the pools and the kids clubs.
Yeah, absolutely. Jackie, thanks so much for your enjoyed your extended vacation. I enjoy your channel. You give fair and common sense review of the cruise lines. It's also shared about MSC since their ships are gorgeous. Completely agree.
Yeah, great ships.
And nobody should discount MSC just because of what we've said. It's our own experiences. We appreciate that other people have had amazing experiences on MSC.
Yeah.
And like you said, the ships themselves are beautiful. And honestly, before that cruise, we'd always had a decent time on MSC. So maybe it was just we had really bad luck. We don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I think it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for a budget cruise, take a look. They do have really budget prices. If you just want a great drinks package, go into some great destinations, and you're going to be off the ship every day, That's a good option for
But
you.
they honestly don't feel budget. That's the thing, apart from maybe the food. But we've heard fantastic things about the Yacht Club as well, which is significantly cheaper than other suite-only areas on other cruise lines like Norwegian and Royal Caribbean and Princess. So we've heard some fantastic things about them, and yeah, we would never say never. We're just still feeling a little bit damaged by what happened last time, but we'll get over it. We always do. Joe Dura, thank you so much for your super chat. Yeah, I'm happy to be able to make this live chat. Love you both, and Ben's made idioms made my day. My husband is now a fan. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching us.
Hi, ahoy to you both.
Yeah.
Vanessa, sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, Snack Daddy, love your content and the way it was presented. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Snack Daddy.
Snack Daddy. Thanks.
Vanessa, thank you so much. Love your videos. So informative and fun. Thanks so much, Vanessa. We really do appreciate it.
And Super C as well, thank you for your super chat.
Thank you.
You guys are amazing. We honestly do appreciate it. We wouldn't be able to do this channel without you just watching. Absolutely. Never mind all the amazing extra support you gave us. So thank you so much.
Scott, any river cruises in the future? Yes, absolutely. We're going to definitely do some more river cruises soon.
Yeah, we were really hoping to do a Christmas one, but it just didn't fit in with our calendar this year.
No, it didn't, which sucks.
Because, we need to see family at some point.
Yeah, we were actually invited on one this week, but we couldn't do it just because we'd been away so much. But yeah, it's a shame. Next cruise, Kay, is, well, it's not really a cruise, but we're going on the Carnival celebration next week, which is fantastic.
94 Eric, thank you for your super chat.
Thanks so
much.
He
said, thanks for the joy you bring into the world. My husband and I love to bump into you one day at sea. Yeah, if you ever see us on a cruise, guys, please don't hesitate to come and say hello.
Oh my gosh, yes. We always get messages that people have seen us and they didn't want to bother us, but honestly, you're not bothering us, even if we look busy.
Yeah, if we're filming and stuff and you think, oh, I don't want to interrupt them, just look around for us. We're always around the ship and just come back again at another time.
Yeah, we love meeting you guys, honestly.
We honestly do love meeting you. Come say hello. If you want a picture, come and get a picture. Loads of people feel really embarrassed asking us that, but don't be daft. If you want to get a picture with us, of course you can.
It makes our day. It really does, to meet the people who watch our videos. So
and it doesn't just have to be on a cruise as well. We've met a lot of people just in really random places, and it is really lovely to meet you guys. It's so nice. Our friends and family that watch us and all sorts.
It's so lovely. On the road again. Why do you never travel with celebrity? We're travelling with them in January. First time. Whoop whoop. Can't wait.
Can't wait. If we haven't answered your question and you've posted it a while ago, please just redo it again. It just goes so fast that sometimes we miss them.
Doug's just asking, what's the worst weather you've sailed through?
I think actually the recent Canada cruise we did was quite choppy.
It was choppy, but it wasn't too bad.
The worst was the SeaDream transatlantic.
Yeah, going across the Atlantic and the North Atlantic in a storm is not the one. It really isn't, but hey.
And I've actually genuinely it's the only time I've been physically seasick, and I was in bed for 5 days with that one.
Oh God, guys, lots of you going on cruises. We hope you have fantastic times.
Yes, so many of you cruising this month.
Sue's just asking, where do we live? We live in the UK, in Cambridge, and we're back in the UK. We just got back yesterday. Hi, Sean. Hi, Sean and Steph. Hi, Steph.
Hi, Steph.
Nice to see you. She had a flight home yesterday as well. We miss you and we miss everybody else. It's so sad. Grace, my mum's great. Thank you. Definitely going to cruise again.
Lewis, have we cruised to Cuba? We haven't cruised to Cuba, but we visited twice for New Year's. Quite a few years ago, we did it 2 years in a row, and it was amazing. We had the best New Year's party ever.
Yeah, Havana's amazing. You thought about doing a cruise in Canada, Gary? Yes, we just did one, which was amazing, but I would absolutely not hesitate to go back. We had a wonderful time in Canada. The people are amazing. The scenery is spectacular. It was, I want to go live. I want to go live in Canada.
I need to go back as well because my Canada mug didn't survive. Yes. So I need to go back and get it all over again.
Joe, thank you. My eyes are really good. Nice to see you, Joe. Yeah, they're really good. They're doing quite well. I can see above 20/20. So one eye's 20/20 and one eye's one stop above 20/20. So it's great. They get a little bit dry now and again, but on the whole, it's amazing not to wear glasses. I tell you what is amazing though, being able to snorkel without wearing any glasses. I've never been able to do it properly because my glasses either steam up or fall down. It was amazing. We snorkeled in the Caribbean and it was just, in Honduras. And it was so fantastic to actually be able to see the fish instead of looking back at it on my GoPro. It was fabulous. Amazing.
Nicholas asked us, why do we never talk about Disney? I'm guessing you mean in Disney Cruise when comparing it to other cruise lines. I think because Disney's a little bit of an outlier because they are a little bit more expensive.
And they're not comparable.
Yeah,
because
they're very particular and unique in what they offer. And I think unless you have to be a Disney fan first to enjoy it. Not saying it's like over Disneyfied, but I don't think you'd appreciate it as much. You're paying for that experience.
Obviously, if you had kids or family who were Disney fans, it's a great cruise line to go on with them. But like David said, it's not really comparable to the other cruise lines just because it is such a unique featured ship. And it's just not comparable, not even because of price. It is more expensive than some cruise lines, but it's just such a different experience. It's hard not to put it into its own box. We absolutely love Disney Cruise Line. We've sailed with them loads of times. We'll be sailing with them again. They're fantastic, but they're just so unique and so their own product that they just can't be compared to other cruise lines. It's like sort of comparing Disney World or Disneyland with like Six Flags or Thorpe Park in the UK. They're just not comparable. They're on a different level, if you know what I mean. So they're very different, but we love them. We love them all.
Dustin, have you ever taken a non-cruise holiday?
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah, so actually earlier this year was the first time we'd taken a non-cruise holiday since we'd started the channel.
Yes.
We went to Menorca for a week with a family, locked our phones away, no social media, nothing. And it was really lovely. It was nice to have a nice little getaway from everything. It was great.
Dustin, we can start reviewing airlines if you want. We've had some bangers this year with airlines.
So airline reviews. I don't know if it'd be featured on our channel, but definitely something we could do in the future, I guess. Maybe a little extra bonus content or something.
Definitely, yeah, why not? Do most lines offer traditional afternoon tea, asks Ryan. P&O, Princess, a lot of them do.
Yeah, Viking has a great afternoon tea. I think P&O's probably the best, but the paid for one.
Yeah, you've got to pay for the one on P&O. One of the ones on P&O.
The free one wasn't that great, but the one in the Epicurean was amazing.
Yes. Susan, thank you so much for your super chat. I just got home from buying new luggage for our cruise at the end of the month on the Navigator of the Seas. What did you think of the Bliss? Love you both in your videos. We absolutely loved it. We had such a fabulous cruise with our family. The food, the entertainment. We saw Six, the musical, which was amazing.
Yeah.
It was all fantastic. The crew were incredible, especially with our nephew Oscar. We had a lovely time. We were there with our friend Steph and our family. What more could you ask for? We had an amazing time. Yeah. I even did the Ocean Loops water slide. Do you know the one that goes up and around? I'm just going to say, me and Steph did it. One of us got stuck.
You'll have to watch
to find out. But
you have to watch both vlogs.
One of us got stuck back down the tube, and one of us actually managed to finish it, which was quite funny. But it was fabulous. It was so good.
And I really like that type of ship. I think it was the perfect balance. It still has a little back area. I love the waterfront. Love it.
Yeah.
Great.
Rosie, how many cruises have you been on? God knows. It's in the 70s somewhere.
Yeah.
We think it's in the 70s. David, hey guys, have you considered sailing on a Radiance class ship? Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to get on more of the Royal Caribbean ships. Somebody's just asking if we cruised with Fred Olsen. We haven't before.
Hannah, any recommendations for luggage? Do you mean actual luggage or just generally for luggage?
Well, definitely, first of all, get some Apple AirTags or the alternative with Android phones so you can track where your luggage is. That's been amazing to be able to see if it's got on the aircraft with us or not and stuff like that.
Make sure your name and address and telephone number is on your luggage, because as what happened to me recently, the tag fell off. Another thing I'd do as well is put your flight details in there as well. Mm-hmm. So if you get like a clear tag holder, similar to the ones you can buy for your cruise, when you can get on Amazon where you can put your cruise label in it, I'd put your flight information in just so if the tag does fall off, they know where it's supposed to go.
Definitely.
And don't buy expensive luggage. Buy decent luggage.
Never buy expensive luggage.
Don't buy anything that sticks out.
I was cabin crew flight attendant for 5 years, and we were given really high quality Samsonite luggage. It broke. Every 6 months we had to get a new case replaced. Yeah. So honestly, just buy solid luggage that isn't too expensive, and like David said, nothing that's going to stick out, like bright, colourful pictures of Disney.
No, like
because somebody will break
Gucci
it.
luggage or anything like that, because it'll just stick out like a sore
thumb. And it's going to break, honestly, because they chuck them bags around like no other. We've seen them do it a lot. Yeah. So, the Royal Couple, any thoughts on the Icon of the Seas? We think it looks great. We're really looking forward to it. We do hope, however, that there's a little bit more of the
Ocean views.
views, unlike the Oasis class of the ships, where it's very inward looking. We have the fear that it might be similar to that, but it would be nice if they opened up a little bit and put some windows in the promenade and places like that, just so you can see you at sea. Because I don't know about you guys, but we love being at sea. We love being able to see the sea and hear the ocean. But on some of their ships, they're a little bit inward looking and you forget that you're at sea. But the whole point is that you should be at sea. I feel like I've just said sea 15 times. But
You've said it a few times.
You know what I mean.
Thanks, guys. So yeah, if you've got any questions that you want us to answer and we haven't done it, please just pop it in there now.
Yes, Ski's asking what cruise line to cruise for the first time out of Miami. Oh my God.
It really depends on you.
You can't go wrong. It depends on you, like David says. There's loads, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, honestly. Just pick something that looks good for you.
Linda, great question about Bliss. Do you have to book entertainment and how early do you have to get there for a good seat?
We didn't, no.
You do not have to book any of the shows in the main theatre.
Just comedy.
Just the comedy shows.
Yeah.
You can do that the very first day on the cruise. You have to go to the social nightclub, and that's where you can book your onboard activities like the racetrack, the
laser tag,
and the comedy shows. The main shows in the theatre, so it was Jersey Boys and Bliss, you don't have to book them. And to be honest, you don't have to get there that early unless you want a particular seat. It
was first come, first serve, and honestly, it never sold out.
There was 4 showings on our cruise, and by the second day, the theatre was about a quarter full, so don't worry about that too much.
The Beaners are saying any videos coming from your New England cruise. Yep, that's coming up next. So look out for our Princess Cruises adventure up to Canada and New England. We can't wait to bring you that. We had such a fantastic time. Mike, thank you so much for your super chat.
Thanks, Mike.
Will you sail from Tampa in the future? Never say never, definitely. If we find a good deal from there on a ship we want to do,
honestly,
we will absolutely do it.
Yeah, for us it's just what's the best deal, what fits in our calendar. And if it's got some interesting ports as well, it's nice for us to be doing new ports.
Yeah.
That's what we're always looking for, something different.
Kama Smith, any advice for Disney Wish Cruise that you haven't said before? My only advice would be to forget about the other ships. Some people seem really hung up on that she's different to the other ships, but we like that. So forget about the other ships and just enjoy the Wish. We had such a wonderful time. It doesn't matter that she's not configured the same way and things are not in the same place. It's just the way it is. Like, you've just got to enjoy the ship, and it really is a beautiful ship. We were blown away with the Disney Wish, and we can't wait to get back on in the future. Just enjoy it.
We've really liked it. I honestly do not understand the amount of hate that ship is getting.
It's not getting much hate. It's mostly about how it's configured and people getting lost. But I don't understand how people are getting lost, because we never got lost, and we always get lost. Dustin, have you ever been on an A380 aircraft? Yes, we have. We've been on the A380. And I was trained to work on the 747 when I was a flight attendant, and I love that aircraft. It's very lovely, and it's a shame that it's gone now for most airlines, which is a shame. David,
sorry.
Thank you so much.
Looking for some advice. Want to book my my flight cruise
next year, and I'm in a wheelchair. David, look, most cruise lines now are really good with people with accessibility difficulties.
100%.
With cabins that are designed for wheelchair use. We've been on cruises where we've actually been in a cabin. So like Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Viking. Honestly, they're very good nowadays. They've all got joists to get in the pool areas and things like that. Obviously, we don't know everything about being in a wheelchair, so we'd have to do a little bit of research. I just say do the same. Just look into those cruise lines and see who's the best for you. But we've seen plenty of people. We've travelled with friends on Disney Cruise Line before with one of the people in a wheelchair, and they were fantastic. They had a really nice cabin which was fully accessible and all of that jazz.
Yeah, every ship has accessible cabins, and I think, and what I would say is research the ports, because some of them may be a bit more difficult getting around. But the actual cruise ship, you've got nothing to worry about there. I think it's more the ports, because particularly like if you're in Europe and the old cities and stuff, it's maybe not as easy to get around.
We actually want to take our two nephews on. Henry and Herbie are both in wheelchairs due to cerebral palsy. We want to take them on a cruise to sort of experience it, because we do get asked a lot of questions from people with disabilities, accessible issues, people in wheelchairs and things like that. And we'd love to be able to answer those questions a little bit more, because it's super important, because there's not really anybody doing that out there as far as I'm aware. So we'd love to be able to do that and bring you some more content. So watch out for the future. We'd love to bring you some more information about that and actually experience it and see what it's like. Erin,
thank you for your super
thank
chat.
you so much for your super chat. I love your videos on the Prima. We'll be in the Haven in January. Oh, lucky you. That's going to be amazing.
That's amazing.
I don't know how I feel about the new Haven configuration. Have you heard any thoughts on that? We got to have a look around, but it was
really
raining. Yeah, so we didn't really get to see much of it, to be honest. So I can't really say, because we got a 5-minute look around, but it was throwing it down with rain, so we didn't get to go outside or anything. So
it was also a dinner service, so we weren't allowed to look in the restaurant. So we only really saw the lounge, and that was it. So
we can't really say much about that. But do let us know how you feel about it when you come back. We'd love to hear about it. Any special?
Natalie's.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
Natalie asking us about where should they eat on Wonder. I just try everything, and if you want for speciality, the Italian I'd go for.
Yeah,
or a chops lunch. Do the lunches; they're a little bit cheaper, and we think they're just as good. The menu's not as big, but I think I'd rather do 2 lunches than 1 dinner. Yeah. That's what I'd do.
Terry saying, do the food quality go up when you pay more for the cruise?
Generally, yes.
Generally, yes. So if you pay for a luxury cruise, the food's generally going to be better. Obviously, if you go on a normal cruise and pay for the specialty restaurants, the food is going to be better. So you can still pay that low price, but then pay a little bit extra to do the specialty restaurants on board the cruise ships. But yeah, the more you pay, the better it is, really. That's just the way it is. Yeah, Cruising for Wheels are a great channel to look at, guys, as well. So have a look at that. So one of those guys is in a wheelchair, so it's a good channel to watch. But yeah, we're going to cruise with my mum again. Don't worry about that. We'll definitely be on with her again.
Disturby is asking, what's the best airline we have flown with? Do you know what? We had a really amazing flight with American Airlines.
Oh my God,
recently.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, from New York to LA.
Yeah.
We had such a lovely flight. I can still remember the flight attendant's name, Kerry. She was amazing.
Yeah, she was fantastic.
The food was great. Everything was lovely.
But it's all individual. We've had great flights and terrible flights with the same airline.
Yeah, with the same airline.
So you can't really say. And to be honest, they're all pretty much same old, really. I guess it's just the customer service around it.
Definitely.
But I definitely wouldn't do JetBlue again, unless I had to.
Christopher, if you would not like to go on any cruise ships again, why wouldn't I like to go on the MSC Virtuosa? Because I still have PTSD from that ship, from the way we were talked to, and it was just awful. And the food was terrible. But hey, might get over it. Guys, we're going to leave you now. Thank you so much. We're going to chill out now and I'm trying to say go to bed early, but I think that'd be a bad idea because we're sort of 8 hours ahead with our time. So it feels like really early afternoon to me right now, but it's 10 p.m. in the UK and we've got work tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you everybody who joined us, and just checking. Erin, yes, thank you for your super chat. We did that one.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for joining us. And yeah, we appreciate it's a Wednesday, which is a school night, a work day, and everyone's watching from all over the world. And it was last minute as well, so amazing you all showed up, guys. Honestly, we do appreciate it. We're really feeling the love, so thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you so much to all of our patrons as well. You can also become a patron. You get things like extra behind the scenes episodes. We've done loads these last few cruises. Lots and lots of behind the scenes coming up. You get a Zoom live call where you can talk to us as well, which is fantastic, as well as postcards, behind the scenes footages and lots more. All the details are in the section below. Thank you so much to you all. Yeah, and one of the biggest things is we upload our videos advert free, so no adverts, and they're early as well. When we can. As soon as we've finished editing them, they go up. That's it till next time. Happy cruising! See ya!